I'm about to do something that has been mortifying for me my entire life. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel Lolo on the Go-Go. We're going somewhere. I'm Lolo. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I hope you find something you like and consider subscribing. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You are so appreciated. The purpose of this channel is to get you out to your local community to explore the gems of your local community. But today I'm at a restaurant. I'm trying to overcome one of my great phobias. That phobia is Solomangarephobia. Never heard of that? Yeah, never heard of that word before I started exploring things either. So let's discuss Solomangarephobia. Phobias are an irrational fear of something. With Solomangarephobia, it's an irrational fear of eating out in public alone. Solomangarephobia. I'm gonna say it a lot of times throughout this, and because I want you to remember the word, because I feel like a lot more people have, I don't want to use the word suffer, but have or experience. So doing my research, I came across a blog by Shelley, who does a blog, what is it called? It's called Travel Mexico Solo by Shelley. And she reminded us of the weirdness of eating alone when she made an analogy. So the analogy was when kids are naughty, they're told to go to their rooms to be alone, which is a punishment. This is not a choice, it's a punishment. So the message is that being alone is a punishment and it's reserved only for bad people who did bad things. So you see how like psychologically all of this like makes sense? This affects more women than it does men. With Solomangarephobia, because women tend to experience more food-related conflicts than men do, this is not surprising. Biology tells us that we're not as important as we think we are. People are very occupied with their own lives, their own stuff going on. They don't have time for us. Alan de Botton puts it, we should strive to be like the lucky ones who have no compunction, I love that word, of eating alone and have grown secure and have our admiration. So what can we do about this Solomangarephobia? Like, it's nice to talk about it, but there has to be some solution, right? So I got a few for you. What they say, there are 5 of them. I'll read them off to you guys. So my favorite one is Deborah Zanke when he says that people are largely indifferent to everyone else. In short, basically, no one cares about you that much. Number 2 is by Tag Along Travel Blog, and it says to take baby steps. Go for breakfast or lunch because those are less intimidating when you're by yourself. So I don't know what time it is now. I think it's around close to 3 o'clock. So it's like a late lunch. So the place that I'm at right now, it's not as busy, so I knew for me that I needed that. So take baby steps. What they say is that, or what the blog says, is that dinner is usually a little bit more intimidating because dinner is usually something people reserve for celebratory purposes, right? People go out for birthdays, for romantic dinners, that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. Number 3 is opt to sit at a bar or at a window. I am across from a window, so actually that gives me like something to do. So number 4 is going back to Shelley of Travel Mexico Solo. She says to Shelley says to avoid deal breakers. If you know that the place is very crowded or that it's going to take down your level of confidence, avoid that. Number 5 is Shelley, again, from Travel Solo Mexico. She says with Solomangarephobia, this is probably never going to be something that we're totally comfortable with, but the more we do it, the better we get at it.
Thank you very much. That's it, thank you. My food just got here, you guys. So I got fish tacos. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Fish tacos. That's the, it's cabbage and corn.
Survived my little feast here. The world didn't come for me, nothing happened, nobody was staring at me, so I survived it, right? I hope you learned something today. Solomangarephobia, remember that word. It's the fear of eating alone in public. That is definitely my personal phobia. Next time we're gonna go to somewhere that's a little bit busier and see how that goes. So I'm going to inch my way up, you know, steps. step. Okay, folks, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching Lolo on the Go-Go. Like the vid, share the vid, subscribe to the channel. Like the vid, share the vid, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, YouTube. Bye.